the naked eye. Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude. Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive. Look out when he storms through. Sonic the Hedgehog. Don't doubt what he can do. Sonic the Hedgehog.
people of the land known as cyberspace. What is going on, everybody out there? I don't know why I habitually always take a drink of my hot water immediately following starting the stream, but you know, it is what it is. Hopefully all of you are doing fantastic out there. I am hot off the heels of returning from MagFest, and it was quite the thing. It was quite the thing. It was enormous. It's interesting because I've always heard the tales of MagFest for as long as I've been into, you know, kind of the video game music scene and all that. I've been wanting to go. I guess, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. A very, very, very long time since I was in a video game metal band way back in the day called Order of Tyr, which you can find Order of Tyr's music if you look not too hard at all. Actually, if you go to Order of Tyr, that's Order of tyr.bandcamp.com, you will see a lot of my old video game metal band's music. And ever since we started writing all that stuff back then, I wanted to go to MagFest. So it's pretty cool to finally get to go. What's going on, Miller Time? How is it going? How are you doing today? So yeah, this is definitely the largest convention I have ever been to. There were a lot of people there. There was a lot going on, and you know, it's one of those conventions where there's stuff going on 24/7. There's literally, and any given moment there are multiple things happening, so you have plenty of options, plenty of things to do. If you wanted to stay up for the entirety of the con experience, you could in fact do that and find things to do. But yeah, and I can't really see myself wanting to go back to just kind of attend. I'm kind of far away, and it's just kind of, you know, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing trying to get there from here and all that stuff. If I lived close, maybe whatever. But you know, if I ever performed there or something, that would be awesome. I would still love to perform at MagFest. I think that would be insanely cool. But you know, for now, we're just doing the YouTube thing. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I got to see Metroid Metal, who they were fantastic. Danimal Cannon is one of my VGM heroes, especially in the chiptune world. He has written some amazing chiptunes. So that was really cool to see him. And I was there with my buddy 88-bit Music, who he performed a couple different times. He performed with one band, Tournament Arc, who's very, very good. Is very, very, very cool arrangements of video game music, and they had some amazing guests involved with them there. So that was very cool. But yeah, overall it was a really, really cool time. It was a lot. But let me tell you, the arcade there was on point. It was enormous. They had an enormous selection of arcade games. It's definitely, out of all the different things, events and different things I've been to, it's definitely the biggest kind of area of arcade games that I've been to in a long time. So there's something magical, you know, about walking around a giant room full of arcade cabinets and different like tournament things going on and pinball machines, and you know, just being immersed in all of that. That was a lot of cool. I finally, as I've said before on stream, Virtual On is one of my favorite Saturn games, but also one of my favorite arcade games, and I've never actually gotten to play it in the arcade. I had the opportunity to play it a few years ago, but it was actually in an arcade where you had to put in money to play the games, you know, like they did back in the day, and I did not have any money, so I couldn't play it. And then I came back to that same place a few months later, prepared to play this game, and it was nowhere to be found. They had actually removed it, and I was quite upset. So yeah, but I finally got to play it here at MagFest, and it was a whole lot of fun. Really enjoyed finally playing that cabinet, and you know, it plays exactly how I would expect it to with the Saturn Twin Sticks, which I have right here, right in front of me. It plays very similar to this, except obviously you got two cabinets going head to head, and all that stuff. So anyway, okay, what are we doing here this evening? We are playing Mega Man: The Wily Wars. So this is a kind of a compilation port of Mega Man 1, 2, and 3, which originally were on the NES. Ports of those games for the Sega Genesis. So this was, I'm not really sure why this never got an official US release, but it didn't. And it only came out, I believe it only came out in Europe. I don't think it came out in Japan. I could be wrong there though, but I'm pretty sure it only came out in Europe. And so it recently, I think middle of last year, something like that, Retrobit released a physical, actual US release of this game right here. Is this camera doing weird focus stuff? I have got to get a new face camera at some point. That's going to be my goal for this year, is to save up all my doll hairs and buy a proper camera here, so this blurry nonsense isn't the thing. So anyway, I haven't actually looked at this because this is something I kind of wanted. I got this. Obviously, rewind. I'm an enormous Mega Man fan. Absolutely love Mega Man games. What's going on, Super Ducky? How are you doing today? You're just in time for me to open up Mega Man: The Wily Wars and check it out for the first time. So I've always heard the tales of this game, never played it. Obviously, I played the original ones, love the NES games, but I have never actually played Mega Man: The Wily Wars, other than quite literally, like, you know, when I first got into like emulation way back forever ago, and downloaded a ROM, and was like, wow, okay, next, wow, okay, next, you know, just like plowing through all these different games, not spending any longer than like 2 minutes per game, just because it was like this overwhelming sense of, it was so overwhelming having infinite access to whatever I wanted to play. So that was quite a time to be alive. But anyway, so let's open this up here. So it's got kind of a slip cover over it. I really want to have like a proper, like, kind of overhead setup here to kind of like look through stuff. That'll happen at some point. So it's got kind of like the sleeve on the outside, and then it has one of these kind of covers on it where you can see Mega Man's guts. What is that called? It's on the tip of my tongue. And I cannot freaking remember. A lenticular cover. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so it folds open. Got all the robot masters there. Let's see what's going on in here. Oh, I pulled out the X-ray thing. Yeah, that is very cool. I really I love the details that they do in these physical releases like this. It's always really cool. Oh, wow. Okay, I did not realize this. This is really cool. So these are all lenticular options. If you wanted to seasonally rotate which dude is on the front here. So you got Mega Man, and then you got Proto-man here. He's just kind of posing though. Here we got Metal Man. I love the stuff in the background, how the stuff in the background's kind of moving around. Yeah, like the little meters up here that are moving up and down, and the gears that are moving. What, Cutman here. Very cool. And Alec. Man. Is that actually his name, Alec Man? I thought it was Electric Man. I could be hallucinating. Clearly, I might be hallucinating. Very cool. Okay. Moving forward here. All right, let's open up the box. Like I said, this is like the first time, other than me opening it up earlier to put the cartridge in and make sure everything worked, this is the first time I'm actually opening this box. So this is actually doing a live unboxing here. I believe this is a poster. This appears to be just the game artwork here. Whoop. Oh, there's two of them. There's two sides. Got that side. And got that side. So that's very cool. Man, they went all out on this. Smangos! What is going on? Welcome. Welcome. It is so fantastic to have you here today. Sorry you've had such a time trying to catch the stream. Okay, so then we got the actual Genesis box here. Apparently his name was always Elecman, which kind of makes sense because nobody is going to say Electric Man all the time. Yep, that totally makes sense. Totally makes sense. So yeah, this is just like a standard kind of black box Genesis box. So that's very cool. And I should have shown you guys the cartridge, but the cartridge is actually really cool. It's like a translucent blue color, but it's in the Genesis on the other side of the room. So, you know, what are you gonna do? Okay, hang on. So first of all, we got the manual, which, whoa, the manual is half in Japanese, half in English. That's very cool. But just kind of powers through all the different robot masters in here, all the different characters and all that kind of stuff. Controls. You know, standard manual stuff. Where did I get this from? So I got this from Limited Run Games, but this Retrobit published this. So they actually had it. They had it at several different places. They had it at Castlemania Games. They had it at Limited Run, and I think they may have had it at Stone Age Gamer too. I'm honestly not sure if you can still get it. Although I don't think I believe. So I got the collector's edition because I have issues, but I believe there's just a standard, like just regular, just the game with the box and the manual if you didn't want all the extra stuff. Typically I don't get the collector's edition games because, you know, I have limited amounts of room in my life and all that stuff. But occasionally, you know, I have to make exceptions for that, such as Mega Man or Sonic. I did get when the Sonic Mania Collector's Edition came out with a giant Sonic statue. I did get that. Funny enough, I don't actually have that set up anywhere because I don't have room for it. However, I'm going to have room for that very soon. We'll talk about that later. Anyway, okay, so what was I looking at? Okay, this is... Okay, so... Okay, this is like a certificate of authenticity. That's very cool. So it came in like a little Mega Man envelope there. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, the only problem with the Mania Collector's Edition is it didn't actually come with a physical copy of the game because they hadn't released the physical version yet. So it just, I mean, it came with the Sonic statue and it came with like a couple other cool little things like as funny as this is, it came with a Sonic Mania cartridge, like Genesis cartridge, that's not actually it doesn't actually do anything. It doesn't actually do anything except you can pull this out and there's a ring inside of it. So it's one of those like it's like cool but goofy at the same time. One of those kind of things. I feel like a lot of collector's editions are like that. They have like really cool stuff, like it's really goofy, but it's cool, especially like if you're into the thing, you know. Okay, where's my Mega Man power up envelope here? Okay, then we got the certificate of authenticity. This is copy 10,067 of 27, or of 20,000. Bro, I would love to play. Maybe not as much. I would love to play it on Genesis, but I would rather play it on Saturn. I would love to have a Saturn demake of Sonic Mania. And I feel like some people have like kind of dabbled with that, but I've never seen somebody go all in and, you know, try to really make that happen. I love demakes. I think that's one of the coolest things in the fan community in general. And so I love playing all these different like demake interpretations of all these games. I think that's insanely cool. I really want to play. It's actually just a patch of Sonic Adventure DX on the PC, but it's like it patches it to look like a Sega Saturn game. So at some point I might play that. Okay, and then this is just like a sticker book. I always, being the collector that I am, I always frown upon, for me personally, you know, you do you, whatever you want to do. But me personally, I have a hard time using the stickers that come with games. I think I have once. Yeah, I have once. And it was The Binding of Isaac on the Switch. And funny enough, that game is like actually a pretty expensive Switch game right now. It's like not... I don't know if it is. Maybe it's gone down. Last time I looked, it was about $100 game. But it's like, okay, of course I use the stickers on the one game that, you know, is a collector's item. But it's fine. It's fine. They're made to be used, right? All right. All right. Let's do the thing here. And let me actually do a switcheroo of this microphone. This is how I want this to be. Yeah. Because I did not prepare for my person to be in the location that it is, but okay. I think this is... okay. All right, so let's dive in here. So, as I said before, these are ports of Mega Man 1, 2, and 3 on the Sega Genesis. So, let's see how this goes. So obviously everything is very Genesis sounding here, which I think is amazing. You know, a lot of people really associate the NES sounds with Mega Man. I would love to do a Sonic Mania playthrough at some time. I feel like one of the first times I streamed a game was I streamed Sonic Mania, and I did not do it on this channel either. But I love Sonic Mania, man. Like I love that game. It's such a good one. And honestly, like I love all the retro Sonic games, all that stuff. But I really think Sonic Mania is one of the best ones. Like the overall package of it. Yeah, I mean there are some little things here and there that aren't the greatest, but I think the overall package of that game is it's so well done. It is quite the masterpiece of a Sonic game. Okay, so let's see here. In a robot field. If any of you have ever heard of Brental Floss and know who that is, okay, tonight might be the night that I show you guys one of my older videos, one of my older music videos. well, let's get playing here a little bit. But anyway, so Brentalfloss, he's like one of the OGs in the video game music scene, and he would basically do video game music and put lyrics with it. That was his thing. I haven't seen him do anything in a long time. But it wasn't serious. It was like that he would do really, it was basically comedy. He would do funny lyrical, like the lyrical content would be funny, but it would be based on the game. And then a lot of times, like maybe like kind of in real life experiences playing the game. I don't know. It's kind of tough to describe other than just saying did funny lyrics based on the games. So yeah. And don't mind me while I stall, while I look up the boss order because I cannot remember. I thought Gutsman was first. Yeah, Gutsman is first. Okay. Okay. I remember the first time when I first loaded this ROM up way back when I first started, playing emulators and all that kind of stuff. I remember thinking like the music was just so strange, but now having just such an extreme appreciation for the Genesis and the way it sounds, it's so cool. It's just so cool. Okay, let's see if they... Oh, that button is not what I want. This is a shooty shoot. Animation Abby, how's it going? Bro, I love his sprite in this. I don't know why. I love the way that looks so much. Okay, so they definitely have not given any quality of life things here, such as a slide or charge. This is straight up Mega Man 1. So yeah. It's very interesting though, there's kind of a delay when you step forward. No! We're off to a phenomenal start here. It's great, super duper. How are you doing today, Animation Abby? Come on, bro. Get out of here. Whoop. That was close. Ugh. Jeez. While I was at MagFest this past weekend, I saw two guys do a Mega Man X4 Zero 100% speedrun race. Did I say all that correctly? I think I did. And it was a lot of fun to watch. I would love... It's one of those things where, of course, I would love to do so many different things, but there's only so much time, I would love to pick back up the Mega Man X4 speedrunning stuff that I was kind of starting to learn, but it's a little... It's quite a commitment. Whoop, whoop. Ooh. No, sir. All good, Smangos. All good. Sure missing that slide right about now. And the charge. Oh, get out of here. Thanks. Whoop. Okay. Brother. Do not do this to me? Okay, thanks. Yeah, that was an interesting interpretation of the song. Say remind us where. Well, hopefully you can get it figured out, Abby. That's always frustrating when that kind of stuff doesn't work. Got a lot of stuff going on at school, Smangos. Well, hopefully this can be a relaxing time for you here, because I know how stressful all the school stuff can be. That's not always the best of times with all the school stress. It's definitely its own thing. Okay, guy. No problem whatsoever. You know, it's cool. We're just hanging out, and you know, if you can't talk too much, it's totally fine. Totally totes fine. No worries whatsoever. This is a safe space out here in cyberspace, so don't feel bad. Your grandma made your own YouTube animation Abby doll out of yarn. That's amazing. You should get her to make a bunch of stuff, and then you guys can sell all the yarn dolls and stuff at conventions. Have I beaten these Mega Man games before? I don't know if I've beaten one. I'm not sure which. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure which ones I've beaten and which ones I haven't beaten. I've played them all. I know I've beaten 6. Most recently, that's the one that I was playing. I'm honestly not sure. And I've beaten 8. I know that for sure. I know for sure I've never beaten 7 though, so that is something that I would like to do at some point. What my plan at some point in the next few months is, first of all, to take off the jacket because it's a little toasty in here. But second of all, to play through all of the Mega Man X games. I really want to do that at some point this year. Maybe back to back, maybe not. Just kind of depends on what I'm feeling. Not entirely sure just yet. I've played X1. I've played all of them, but I have not, I did not own X2 until a few years ago. I rented it as a kid, and so I just never put a lot of time into X2 because it was only a rental for me, and so I don't really remember much of X2, to be honest with you. So at some point, I want to play through them all. Finally, check all of those, every single one of them, even the weird ones, off the list. All this junk. Ah! Hoo-ha! Get out of here! Forgot about that, bro. Thought he was gonna do something different. Whoop! No, that was not a block to stand on. It's fine though. Whoop! I have a strong dislike for when items fall into something like that and you have zero access when especially you need said things. There it is. My goal is to not die, but, you know, no promises. Oh! Smile, smile, smile.
The current DSI count is 305. This is the first of the day. Are you allergic to winning?
Basically. Boom. It's so interesting how there's a pretty significant little jolt of time there where he just kind of he takes one step forward and then he starts walking. Super Ducky, it is not. I did that with my finger. I wish I wish I could make it automatic. That would be quite impressive. That's actually one of those things. I probably could figure out a way to automate it based on audio cues, but it would have to be programmed for every single game. So if there was a game that I played a lot, I could definitely do that. That would be interesting. That'd be interesting. Oh, I freaking did it again. I want to try to keep a much more accurate representation of the proper DSI count here. All good, Abby. All good. That is very unfortunate. Hope he can get it fixed. All right. Or mod the game. Yeah. This could all be very interesting. It could all be very, very interesting to get that working. Yeah, I don't know. There could be a reason for that in the future. Freaking goodness gracious. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's pretty brutal. That's pretty brutal. I cannot believe this is pushing the Genesis to its knees right here. That's wild. I love the backgrounds, like the kind of like parallax stuff going on in the backgrounds. That's really cool. But I'm really digging Mega Man's sprite in this. Woo! Yeah, the NES ones definitely have some lag spikes, but that's pretty rough there. Okay. Hello? What? Oh. Wow, that is brutal. Jeez. Yo! Yep. It's not too bad. Okay. Next. Is that like the stereo panning there at the beginning? That's really cool. Don't do this to me. Oh, okay. Which was easier, that boss or the first boss of Sonic? Remind me what the first boss of Sonic Colors was. It's been so long since I've played that. Maybe that was so easy that I just forgot it existed. Abby, I'm definitely going to continue. I want to play several of them. I want to play the original 4, definitely. And then there's like a sister location one that I want to play. So 3, 4, and sister location. And then there's like a newer one that looks a little bit more modern called Security Breach. I think there are 2 of those that I like to play. But, oh joy. I don't think I'm going to... I probably won't play them back to back. I might just kind of mix them up, you know? But we might play one of those soon. Uh-huh. Like 5 seconds to be... I do not remember that boss at all. I'm sure I would if I saw it. I've actually only played Sonic Colors once. I knew that was going to be a just terrible decision there. I should have just gone with it. Sweet, cool story, riveting tale. All right, let's play that again. Okay, that was quite a thing. Freaking heck! Okay. Amazing. Every level is seriously a boss fight. Yeah, Mega Man games are no joke. They're definitely no joke. A big wheel with platforms inside. You have to hit the eye. Okay, I do actually remember that now. Yeah. I really need to replay Sonic Colors at some point. It's been a long time. Like, I literally played it like when it came out. And then just moved on with my life. Sick-a-dick-a-doo. Freaking heck. Look at that. Oh! Professional maneuvering. Can I do one of these situations here? Yes. Whoop. Whoop. All right. Okay, don't mess up. Don't mess up. I messed up. I messed up. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta embrace the mess up. I do not like that electrical sound. So, let's see. So I was when you asked that earlier, I was trying to figure that out. So I've beaten the ones I know I've beaten are 3, 6, and 8. And then 11. I'm not sure if I've actually I've played all of them. I'm not sure if I've actually beaten 1 and 2. I don't. Maybe I've beaten 1. I honestly don't remember. Fantastic. I want to say I've beaten 1. 3 was my favorite for a long time. And then I love the music in 3. I also love that, you know, you can charge and slide and all that stuff in 3. But I played through 6 a few years ago and just I fell in love with 6. I love Mega Man 6. And like I feel like 6 gets a lot of hate for some reason, and to be honest with you, I don't really know why. I don't think the music is as memorable by any means. But gameplay-wise, I feel like it's kind of the climax of all the NES games. Holy shnikes, my controller just died. Are you actually being a serious human being with me? One moment, please. Let me get a charging cable here so I can continue on with our lives. BRB.
Follow me, I'm standing on the border of everything. Listen close, can you hear the spirit sing? Lost messages from long ago. Before, see how the world was fighting for.
All right, let's the joys of using a wireless controller. I really thought that I was charging this controller, but maybe I was not. Smile, 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 smile. There we go. Okay, and we're back. Could not have used a heavier cable here, but this is fine. Thank you, Miller Time. Yeah, I'm a fan of that detail as well. I figure it's a good time to play some music, some of my music, and well, that could be debatable, but you know, not just play some random streaming music playlist or anything like that. But while you're here, you know, you can enjoy the thing. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't use all the songs in it because some of them do get flagged for not like a copyright strike, but basically like, hey, this isn't your song kind of strike. So, yeah. But the ones that I can use, I do, as I die repeatedly and almost deceased there. What was I saying? What was I talking about? So, Mega Man 6. I really like Mega Man 6. I don't think the music is as memorable as a lot of the other ones, but gameplay-wise, I love all the stuff that they did gameplay-wise. Really, really, really cool stuff. I'm so dead. Yeah, I wish I could have added them all too, but 'tis what it is. I think at this point I've done 65, 66 different songs. But a lot of them are not like geek culture, video game nerdery related, so I wouldn't use those anyway, but yeah. Okay. So, what am I doing? This one. Sweet. Okay, cool. Let's try that again, please. One of my favorite little details in audio / music design of older games like this. Well, I mean, just newer games too, but especially older games like this is the use of stereo panning to do different things. I think that is very cool. I appreciate the heck out of that. Oh, and I was going to respond. Mega Man Legacy Collection. Play them on Mega Man Legacy Collection. I stunk. I got Mega Man Legacy Collection, but so it's interesting. I was getting a lot of those re-releases, retro kind of modern re-releases of games like that, but I kind of stopped getting them basically after I got the Mega Man ones because I realized literally I'm not going to play these. I want to play them on original hardware, so there's no reason for me to get these. Yeah. Jeez. Woo. So, that being said, the only thing I did with those games was I played 8 to see which version of 8 it was. Which, spoilers, it is the PS1 version of 8 and not the Saturn version. Where's my cursor? What in the freaking heck? Okay. Yagata. I forgot to respond to you, Super Ducky. Yeah, 11 was the Sonic Mania of Mega Man. Oh, ice levels. Everybody loves good ice level, you know what I'm saying? The more slippery the levels are, the better. The Mega Man 8 voice acting was, in fact, something. That was quite a spectacle. I cannot imagine, man. Like, it blows my mind that, like, there were multiple people involved in that. You know, there were multiple people involved in recording that, listening to it, reviewing it, playing it, all of the above. And I'm just straight shook that nobody was like, bro, can we like re-record this line? Dude is like fumbling over his words, like slurring his words. He actually sounds intoxicated and probably needs to do at least one more take, maybe one more. Like, it's not good. Do I? Oh. Boop. Freaking heck. Mother of pearl. Ah! Oh, the blocks. The blocks. And actually, the voice acting in Mega Man X4 is kind of... The voice acting, I don't think, in X4, it's not as bad as 8, but, like, the script just is... it's I don't know. It's like there are these lines that call for all this emotion and stuff, and it's just kind of like, huh. Okay, what the freaking heck am I doing here? It was, in fact, a rough time for voice acting. There are lots of gems from that era. Okay. Ah. Freaking heck. The goal in all this is to not die, so, you know, we don't have to do all the stupid parts again. That's by far what makes Mega Man games difficult, is having to redo sections because you die in the boss. Ugh. And you can't fight the boss again unless you know, beat the whole freaking level again. Oh, come on, sir. Woo. Ah! Ice. Ice. Baby. Favorite Mega Man game is Mega Man Legends for the PS1. I love Mega Man Legends, so I've actually never beaten Mega Man Legends. That's actually on my list of games to pick up and play all the way through. That was the first PS1 game that I owned. If any of you out there are familiar with Bleem, so I did not. I've kind of touched on this here and there before, but basically, I grew up on the Saturn. I did not have a PlayStation until after the Dreamcast. And so I missed out on a ton of PlayStation games, but I did have a couple that I played with an emulator for PC called Bleem. And welcome, Elijah. Welcome. And Bleem was a commercial PS1 emulator, so you could put PS1 game discs in your computer and play the games on the PC. And it was nowadays something like that is like totally unnecessary because of all the free options out there and all the open source stuff and everything. But this was just a closed source commercial PS1 emulator. You bought it, you bought the disc, and you would install it off the disc, and then you'd run you'd put your PlayStation game in the computer, and you'd play it that way. And so I played Mega Man Legends on PC. As strange as that sounds. But Bleem got in a lot of trouble from Sony, and they were not doing anything illegal. They were not doing anything illegal at all. It was kind of when emulation was first becoming a thing, and the hardware companies were kind of freaking out about it. But Bleem they were not doing anything illegal or anything like that. But Sony was just protecting their hardware, and so they sued them into oblivion, to where they basically could not afford to exist anymore, with all the court fees and all that stuff. As as larger companies like that tend to do when they sue smaller companies like that, you know, they can stay in court forever. But the bigger companies, or the smaller companies, they cannot quite do that. So yeah. Freaking heck. So rest in peace, Bleem. They had ambitions. They started working on a Dreamcast PS1 emulator, which would basically allow you to put a disc in your Dreamcast and then load up the emulator off that disc, and then put in a PS1 disc and then play that PS1 game on your Dreamcast. And so they actually went under before they finished it, but they released some. They were unable to get like everything working on the Dreamcast, so they just released some like specific discs for specific PS1 games. So I actually have a Tekken 3 disc. So you put the Tekken 3 disc in, the Bleemcast disc in, and then you swap it. You put the Tekken 3 disc in, and then you can play Tekken 3 on your Dreamcast. So they had that for Tekken 3, Gran Turismo, Metal Gear Solid, and I think there was a fourth one. I want to say there was a fourth one, and I can't remember what it was. Dad freaking gummit. Yeah, at Super Ducky, it was weird. It was a weird thing. I agree. But I can't tell you how many times I've heard of these larger companies suing a smaller company like that, and they are not the little company, like they can't actually win, so they just keep the case going long enough for the smaller company to just fold because they can't afford the court costs, and that's it, you know. So anyway, Elijah, that is a new alert. That's a new one. Nobody's done it yet, so you could in fact be the first. This is quite a thing. I was powering through all of this, but here we are. Oh yeah. I do not wish to decease right here. Okay. Ah! Oh no. Hang on. Hang on, hold that thought. Disregard all the stuff that's happening. Disregard everything. Everything is chaos. Everything is total and complete chaos. It's fine though. Yo. Good grief. Where's the thing? Yada-da-da-da-da. Okay. I don't actually know why that's not working right. I hope all of the other cheers are working correctly. Because I don't 100% know if that one's working correctly. That's deeply unfortunate. You know what? You know what, Elijah? I will happily give you 500 credits back since that was a total fail. One moment, please, as I track down your thing here. Yep. There we go. Boom. You should have enough to do the thing now. No. It's cool. It's cool. Because now I'm curious if everything is broken. If everything is not functioning correctly. Whoop. What's going on, dual screen Desperado? So, Wily Wars is different. It's different. There are some aspects of it that I think are really cool. There are some other aspects of it that are rather interesting. Okay, so Elijah, apparently the new one is not working, so that's exciting. I'll have to fix that later. I don't want to interrupt the heat of battle here, you know. So I think the music remixes, some of it's cool, some of it's it does do this very interesting thing. I feel I just there is a pretty significant pause before moving forward, and I just don't feel like it's that long of a pause. I mean, like the Mega Man games do have that, but I think it's like way more significant here than it normally is. Ugh. But I love the sprite work in this. I think the sprite work is actually really, really cool. Please, freaking platforming bro. Get it together. Unbelievable. Whoop. Wait, Elijah, you said it's all of them? They were all doing that? Freaking heck. Let me see if I can adjust this real quick. Don't mind me. Don't mind me just debugging things live. It's totally fine. Oh, it was fine for you, Super Ducky. Okay. Toasty. Okay. That was correct. This one, I have no clue why this is not working. I'll have to take a look at that later. Okay, so as long as all the other ones are good, then we're fine here. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Oh, these blocks. These good old blocks. He was fine for Super Ducky, and it did not work for you, Elijah. That's interesting. I wonder how that's even possible. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and mention this right now. So I'm going to be out of town next... I'm going to be out of town next Monday, so unfortunately, there will be no stream. As sad as that is, there will be no stream next Monday. So, yeah. But the week after that, I am planning on playing inside. So, that is my plan at the moment. As much as I hate skipping weeks like that, it is what it is. So yeah. Doing a gaming rabbit's gonna be on his channel. It's featuring me. Okay, very cool. I'll have to check that out. Let me know when you finish that. Whoop! Whoop! Ah! Ho 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 ho! Ya-da-da! I have a strong dislike for these little platforms here. Come on. Okay. All right. Please. Okay. I love it when video games do this thing. Freaking heck. They do this thing where it's like, okay, you do this. Okay, that's fine. But if you thought that was hard, we got a deal for you. Check it out. There's a flying enemy that just zooms in out of nowhere, making the thing even more difficult. Enjoy. I keep on forgetting about this movement delay. It's very strange. It's so you can step forward, whoa, like that. Okay. Nah! Yeah, there's definitely a whole lot going on in that part. It's just the way everything is moving is just very, very interesting. Alright. Don't mess up. Ah! Freaking unbelievable. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Yeah-da-do. Okay. And we're back. It really is cool seeing all the sprite work in this, though. I think they did a really good job kind of reimagining all these different characters in the 16-bit world. I wonder why. I really am curious why this game did not come out in the US. I don't really know what the story was there. I don't actually know what year this originally came out. Let's see. I do not believe it says on here. And I'm always curious to hear about the behind-the-scenes stuff about why certain things didn't work, why certain things did different, like different games came out in different regions and didn't come out certain places and all that kind of stuff. It's always interesting to me. I did it again. Yep. All right. By far, the worst part of these floating platforms is having to do all of these disappearing blocks over and over again every time you fall off and get wrecked like that. Mega Man games just truly do, like, I love Mega Man games, don't get me wrong, but they truly do all of the the things that make games hard. Dying immediately when you hit spikes, getting knocked back when you get hit, you know, having to start the whole level over when you die or whatever. You get a game over. Well, I mean, a lot of retro games did that, but specifically the getting hit and getting knocked back thing and the dying immediately upon gracing some spikes. Get out of here. Stop doing what you're doing. Leave me be. Come back this way, please. For the love! Okay. You flying penguin. Good news is I'm becoming a professional at the disappearing blocks, so there's that. That's fine. Okay, and we're back. Ooh. Bro, what is this pattern these guys are doing? Okay. Oh! Amazing. Love it. Absolutely phenomenal. Okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right. Okay. All right. At some point, we are going to beat this part here. It's going to happen. I believe it. Can't be as bad as some of those levels in Shadow Ninja, though. Right. Or Shadow Ninja. Cyber Shadow. At least the game over music is good in Mega Man, and it's not just like a troll like a lot of other games are. Okay. Don't even care. I've had it up to here with these flying penguins. I do love in Mega Man games how when you jump underwater, you jump really high. You just like fly up into the air. And it's not like a slow jump, it's like whew. Okay. And we have returned back to this place. Wow. Get it together, sir. Okay. Beautiful, phenomenal. And this. Boom. Shakalaka, just like that. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Don't you do that. Bro. Son, are you serious with me right now? Okay. beautiful. Flawless execution. Continuing on. Doing the thing just like that, just like that. Amazing. Don't know how I recovered that. Okay. Bro, these platforms are just, they're quite a thing. Okay, let's not do that. I was beginning to wonder about Mega Man's hitbox there. Okay. How actually did I miss that? Alrighty, Elijah, we will catch you later. I may still be on this level next time you arrive. Okay. Okay. This is fine. This is good. We're doing just fine here. Oh, yeah. The pattern that these platforms follow is so strange. Come on, give me a good jump. Get down here. Oh, boy. Yippee-doo. Yep. Yep. Oh, thanks for the extra life. Amazing. I don't know why I keep getting this. It's not like I actually need it ever, but it's fine. Whoop. Okay, all right. Yeah, oh yeah. Okay. Seems fine. Oh ho ho! Come this way, please. Just like that. Just like that. Oh, cool. I really love how the game just kind of spawns you right there. So you have to immediately react. It's quite a thing. I feel like as I've gotten older, I've just grown to appreciate the sound of Genesis hardware more and more. I don't know why exactly. Oh. Do not. Do not. Oh. Come on. Oh. It's fine. We're fine here. Okay. The worst part about this is I don't really remember how this boss is, so I'm just really hoping that once I finally get to this boss, I don't die and then have to do all this over again. Okay. Woo-hoo! I don't think that would have worked in the original. I really do not think that would have worked. I think the game would have just let me fall to oblivion. Ah! Sometimes getting knocked back does save you, but usually not. Sometimes it's a good thing. But most of the time, it absolutely is not. Ugh. Okay. All right. Well, that would have been a great step off there. Oh well, we're back. That's fine. It's just so strange the way that these platforms move here. The way that they move, yes, sir. It's like it's like a static thing, but occasionally, randomly, they'll go a different direction and kind of offset the static movement. I don't know. It's very strange. It's like sometimes you're waiting forever for it to get back on track. Get out of here. Nobody likes you. Nobody wants you here in this freaking place. I shouldn't have, but here we are. Yo! Oh, one last effort by the penguins to do something dumb. Actually, it's kind of helpful. They give you health, but you gotta work for it, you know? What are we doing? We are doing this one. Alright. Ah! Unbelievable. Boom, baby! I feel like the bosses in this game are actually pretty straightforward if you have... Well, I mean, that's kind of the case with most Mega Man games, but... They're especially pretty straightforward in this one for some reason. I don't know why that is. And like a lot of the later Mega Man games, a lot of the bosses... Their weakness definitely helps, but it's not a total bloodbath or anything, you know? And we're gonna do Fireman. If any of you out there in cyberspace land like reading comics and you like Mega Man, I highly recommend the Mega Man Archie comics. It's done now, but you know, if you want to, I'm not sure how much they are actually. If you wanted to get them physically, but you can get them digitally, and they actually do some really cool stuff with like expanding, you know, the source material and all that stuff into a comic series. It's made by Archie, who did the Sonic comics for a long time until a few years back. But they did a really, really good job with the Mega Man series, and there's actually a Sonic crossover with Mega Man, and it's oh frick, it's pretty good. It's very, very well done, and it's pretty cool to see those two worlds kind of overlap together. And there are lots of really funny little one-liners. I'm not sure who wrote the Mega Man one, if it was the same writers as the Sonic Archie comics or what, but there's some cool little jokes in there, kind of referencing games and stuff. And there's one like Sonic talking about the disappearing block, just like referencing the disappearing blocks, like what the heck is this? So they did a good job with those comics. So anyway, if you're into comics, I definitely recommend checking those out. I don't think there's that many of the Mega Man ones. I think there's maybe like 50 of them or something like that. There are a lot of the Sonic ones. The Sonic series went on for a long time. Unbelievable. I'd actually really love to get some of the physical Mega Man ones. I have some of them I don't. I was kind of in this weird period of time where I was like reading comics digitally and physically, so I was like going back and forth, so I have random issues both ways. Whoop. All right. Okay. Boop. I'm not too wild about this remix, but I like the bass sound, the bass synth. I do like the percussion though. That is actually a pretty cool little addition. Jeez. What a riveting tale. Oh, duh. Okay. Because I can do this, right? No, I can't do that. Smile. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, that is a very cool... What did I just do? Yo. Hang on. What in the actual... Okay, that is what I wanted. Woo! Freaking heck. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, yes, sir. That will do. That will do the thing. Woo. So we are doing Ice for Fireman. Come on now, guy. Yeah. Okay. Did the thing. I've always loved how Mega Man blinks. One of my favorite little details. I have such an enormous nostalgia for Mega Man games because my parents' rental store, whenever I was there with them, we had this TV that was it was like up kind of high in the store, you know, like how video stores back in the 80s and 90s would have like a big CRT up somewhere, like having a movie playing or whatever, just, you know, all day long. So they would actually let me play a game on that TV, and so a lot of times I would be like just imagine I'm behind like a cashier counter here, and then the TV was like kind of up on the wall, I don't know, maybe like 15 feet or so away from me, but there was like an NES under the counter with a VCR, and so they could either play a movie or I could play NES on the TV in the video store for everyone to see. And it was it was like I was basically demoing a game. I didn't think of it that way, you know, but as a kid I was demoing a game for the customers. So that was pretty cool. So anyway, I have a lot of fond childhood memories playing Mega Man behind the counter at my parents' video store. Come on, bro. I love that enemy in Mega Man 8 is so much easier to deal with because his eyes move and you can kind of tell when oh, are you serious? Where did you come from? Thank you, sir. Whew. I didn't even look to see how the stream looks. So I finally this past week I've got my I've upgraded to a RetroTink 4K. And I'm mega excited to have that in my setup and everything. But I finally got everything hooked up and situated, and everything is playing nicely, I believe. So happy about that. It was pretty rough. Because I basically the way I wanted to do it was I got 2 lives. Yui, how's it going? How's it going? Hopefully I'm saying your name right. If I'm not, please just slap me around and tell me no. But yeah, so I basically the way I wanted to set it up was I have 2 fantastic, that's great. Have two HDMI switches. So I took a step back because I did have, and I've talked about this in some of my short game room videos, but I have a TestSmart 16 input HDMI switch and it's great if you need a whole lot of inputs, but it only does 4K up to 4K 60. And I have my PS5 going through it, which PS5 can do 4K 120, and so I've been kind of limiting myself there. So I thought, I'll figure out a way. I'll figure out a way to deal with the PS5 kind of via a separate Switch that supports 4K 120 and blah blah blah. And so it just so happened that I was able to, with the RetroTink 4K, all of my other consoles that are plugged into the 16 input HDMI switch, all of those go into the RetroTink 4K. And so most of those consoles are 1080p consoles or less. I have a Game Boy Advance consolizer in there that only does 720p, and a PlayStation TV that's in there that only does 720p. So being able to pump those through the RetroTink 4K looks fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And then I have the RetroTink 4K going into another HDMI switch it's actually an HDMI matrix, but it outputs into my computer setup here for streaming and capture and playing on my monitor here in front of me and all that stuff. And then the other half of it goes to my TV, and then my PS5 can plug into that same switch, so it can get 4K 120. So I'm pleased, very, very pleased to finally get all that set up. Based on what I see on camera, like what you're describing, yeah, I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. It's kind of a weird passion that I have, is all of the... Why won't my freaking microphone stay in the right spot? Getting all this stuff, just like tinkering with all this different setup stuff. I watch a lot of My Life in Gaming and a lot of these YouTube channels, that kind of talk about a lot of like quality kind of stuff, like Retro RGB and like Digital Foundry and all that kind of stuff. What kind of TV am I using? So, right now, funny enough, I'm playing this on a PVM. So I'm playing on I really wish I had a camera I could move around, but it is what it is. So this is a 20M2 MDU, a Sony 20M2 MDU PVM. Absolutely love this monitor. It is gorgeous. And then on the other side of the room, my main TV is an LG C1 OLED. And I love it. Absolutely love that TV. I got it last year after I had just a 1080p kind of not a great TV for many, many years, and finally upgraded this past year. So I was very, very thankful to do that and kind of get into 4K gaming. I had never done that before, so it's pretty cool to get into all that. So it sounds like you kind of dabble in this stuff too, Yui. So what kind of stuff do you have going on in your setup? I always love hearing about what other people have going on. It's just like it's like one of my favorite things, like to learn what other people have going on in their setup, and kind of like, it may, even if you don't do exactly what they do, it may inspire you to do something in your own, because I think like the art, it's like an art of hooking all this stuff up to modern TVs and whatever. So yeah, this is a Shure SM7B microphone, and I use it. Obviously, I use it here, but I sing with it and all that stuff. I primarily got it for singing, but it became a double a double whammy for streaming and podcasts and stuff like that. So. There it is. A Shure MV7. Okay, very cool. I've been wondering about the MV7. So you like that one? That's a USB microphone, right? Okay. How do I... Oh, wow. That's weird. Okay. I'm having like a hard time controlling the cursor there. I did see not too long ago that Shure released a new SM7B that is... It's like... it has a cloud lifter built into it, which is... Basically, it's like a gain booster, kind of a preamp, kind of. It can be USB or XLR. Okay, that's very cool. I didn't know it could be XLR. I totally thought it was just USB. Yeah, I do. I'm an audio engineer, so I do lots of audio stuff. To be honest with you, the setup that I have going here is very extra, just because I also do other music stuff with the same. I have a mixer. It is a Behringer X Air, an XR18, which I know a lot of audio people hate on Behringer, but for the price that this thing is compared to what it does, it's insane. It is a very, very capable mixer for I wouldn't necessarily use it like to go on tour with or something, but like it is for the purposes of the stuff that I do in this room. It is a phenomenal piece of hardware. Like it has so many different things that it can do. Like it's like all the standard stuff here versus if you tried to get some kind of like analog mixer like with faders and stuff like that, it would cost so much more than this thing. But yeah, it doesn't have faders. That's the only physical faders. So it's just you have to use a tablet or computer or something to control it. So that's kind of the only thing. CRT in bedroom, running Gen 6 consoles and older on CRT. Have a switch to swap between a modded GameCube, load off SD card. PS2 from childhood, N64 with EverDrive Dreamcast, and a PSP composite plugin. Very cool. That's awesome. So you have a GC loader on your GameCube, or do you have something? One of the other solutions. I used to have a GC loader, but I missed my optical drive, so I got rid of it. Okay, I got rid of it to install a Pico boot in my GameCube, so that's cool. So how do you like your Pico boot in Swiss? Because you're talking to somebody who is going to do that at some point. Freaking heck. How the H do I get up here? Can I just do this? Yeah. Sweet. Very cool. Yeah, it's funny. I started kind of going down the ODE oh, good grief. I'm such a dingus. It's been a long time since I played Mega Man 1. Yeah, I started going down the ODE rabbit hole and then realized I kind of missed my optical drive for that specific purpose. Whoa. But so that being said, I actually have two Saturns. I have one that's my childhood Saturn that's extremely precious to me, and I have a Japanese Saturn that has an ODE in it. But at some point, I have the stuff to install a Fenrir in my Saturn that it also has a switch, so I can switch between the optical drive and the Fenrir on the inside. So I was pretty excited about that. Wow. 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 Just wow. Okay. Thought about getting a Saturn, not sure how often use it. Yeah. I grew up with the Saturn instead of a PlayStation, so I love the Saturn. And there's like a whole lot of really good stuff in the Japanese Saturn library that never came out over here. The US Saturn library is so inaccessible price-wise right now. It's absolutely comical. Unless you just have the money to blow, or you want to like do some trades and that kind of stuff. What am I doing? But I love the Saturn. Freaking heck. Is there something else I can do here to get that? Yeah, they are just the good ones are, you know, somewhere between $100 and $300 now. But they're still very affordable, the Japanese versions, for the most part. What's funny, the Japanese versions of Saturn games that did come out in the US are usually pretty affordable. The Japanese kind of exclusive games, those are just as pricey as the US Saturn games, unfortunately. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. This shows how much I'm paying attention right now. Boop. Ugh. Do not do this to me again. Okay, thank you very much. Bruh. Get out of here. I am, however, going to get this one. I think. Thunderbeam tears right through them. Okay. Noted. Can I not? Okay, smile. Oh, it does. I did not know that. Man, good grief. Thanks for educating me here. It has been so long since I've played this game. It's crazy. Not that I even need this anymore, but it's fine. Oh, cool. They're back. What a solid maneuver. That's great. Phenomenal. That's great. My biggest downfall in Mega Man games is just not really using the special weapons. You... Unbelievable. Yeah, that is an awesome weapon. I don't think I've ever really spent that much time using it. I just have a strong dislike for these freaking platforms. Like, everybody always talks about the disappearing blocks, but bruh. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Come back this way. Good grief. Ah! Bro, the patterns of those are horrible. I literally do not understand what they are freaking doing. Jeez, okay. Please return to me, thanks. Oh! I did the thing! Use magnet beam to get through here, but you're almost out of energy. That's, yeah, too bad I wasted this on everything else I was using it for. Sweet, cool story. Keep that in mind when I do this over again. Are you actually serious? Are you actually serious with me? Okay. Didn't even know that was in the cards there, but apparently it is. I have a really bad habit of jumping through enemy, like, explosions or whatever, like always. Oh, what a blessing! Yeah. Oh, cool. Too bad I wasted that. Okay. Right. Is there literally anything else I can do here other than this? Oh, man. Are you serious? Do they respawn in this? I don't think they... Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Negative. Yeah! That's cool. Okay. All right, well, I'm not going to be using that weapon as much as I was previously. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's try that again. Oh, we're all the way back here. Mother. Yui, what's your favorite Mega Man game? So you've beaten one a bazillion times. Is that your favorite one? X4 is also my favorite Mega Man game. Absolutely love X4. I was at MagFest this past weekend, and there was a 100% Zero speedrun race. And it was actually a lot of fun to watch. Ah! It's a lot. I had never been to MagFest before, so this was my first time going, and there's a whole it is enormous. It is an enormous convention, and I know there are definitely some larger ones out there, but this is definitely the biggest one that I had been to, and it yeah, like there's stuff going on the entirety of this con, all different kinds of things. What's crazy about it is there's all these different panels. There's obviously the kind of music aspect of it, so there's a whole lot of video game music stuff going on. There's panels. There's this whole like PC LAN tournament stuff going on. There's an enormous arcade, an enormous vendor area, an enormous indie game developer kind of demo area, and an enormous console game area. If you want to, they're just like consoles and TVs all over the place. It's wild. But I definitely really enjoyed it. It's interesting. Like I heard about it like my whole life, basically. Not my whole life, but my whole time being involved in the kind of like video game music scene. I have heard the tales of MagFest and never gone until recently. So it was definitely a lot of fun. I don't know if I would go again unless I was performing or something, but it was a pretty cool thing to finally go to. Oh, sweet. I appreciate that. Yeah, I do. I call it chip metal. So it's basically electric guitar, acoustic drums mixed with retro gaming hardware, synths and sounds and stuff like that. So okay, now I can actually make it up here. Oh, very cool. That's awesome. Ah! Yeah, I've always wanted to play Wily Wars. I have not. This is my first time playing this. I definitely, played all the NES ones and everything, but never played this one. Okay. Oh no. Yep. Totally forgot what this was. Oh yeah. So you said X4 was your first Mega Man game. That's pretty cool. I don't actually know what my first Mega Man game was. Freaking heck. It's all kind of a blur, to be honest with you. Growing up, my parents owned a video rental store, so I kind of grew up with access to the first 5 Mega Man games. So I just kind of played whatever, and so I don't really know which one was my first one. 3 was my favorite for a long time, out of the original ones. 3 was my favorite one for the longest time, until I finally played through 6, and absolutely love 6. But definitely my favorite Mega Man game here. Actually, X4 is my second favorite game of all time. I love that game. I started yeah, 6 is a little easy. I just love all of the mechanics in 6. I don't really necessarily like the music as much. I don't think the soundtrack is as good. But I really enjoy all the different mechanics in 6. Just these guys here. What's your favorite? So, yeah, my favorite... I really like 6. I like 6 and 3. 3 for... I love 3 soundtrack. Still, the soundtrack of 3 is my favorite. Do I not have... Oh, cool. Sweet. It's fine. And then my favorite X one is X4. Mega Man 9. I haven't spent enough time with Mega Man 9, unfortunately. I really want to play it a little bit more. I don't actually know what I should use on him since I don't have blocks. Guess I just gotta do it the old-fashioned way. I also love Mega Man 8. I know Mega Man 8 gets a lot of hate, especially for the cutscenes and stuff like that. I just, Oh, sorry. Mega Man X4 is my second favorite video game of all time. So my favorite video game is Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And my second favorite is Mega Man X4. Woo. Third favorite. It's got to be Super Mario 64. I just that's one of those games that I could just run around in and not actually do anything. And I love Mario 64. Beyond that, it gets a little hazy as far as slots 4, 5, and 6. So I love Donkey Kong Country 2. Just because I love Donkey Kong Country, but I love like pirate themed stuff. And so I love Donkey Kong Country 2. I love Diddy and I love Dixie. I love how it's 2 fast characters. So yeah, I love the whole package of DKC 2. And I love Chrono Trigger and Super Mario RPG. So really I kind of go back and forth. To be honest with, I'd probably say number 4 is Chrono Trigger, number 5 is Mario RPG, and number 6 is Donkey Kong Country 2. Why did I pick this? The RNG gods smile upon me. Yes. I did. I actually just beat it last week. Finally. And I really enjoyed it. I think they did a really good job making some updates to it, but keeping it faithful to the original. And I love looking at it. I think it's a gorgeous game. Yeah, if you played the original and you liked the original, you'll probably be into it. Probably. I haven't really heard anybody dislike it. They definitely understood the assignment. They really did a great job. And there's some really cool. Try to avoid reading too much about it, because they did some cool stuff, especially like post game. They added some stuff after you beat Smithy. So, yeah. I was like, what? Yeah, because like the moment you start looking up like some different things about it, somebody's gonna mention you might see some things. So yeah. Oh, are you serious? I didn't even realize I was about to die. Cool story. Right now, I'm actually playing 2 games. I'm playing Returnal on the PS5, which, if you have not played Returnal, it's basically a roguelike kind of game where you die and everything kind of starts over, and you gotta redo like all your progress. So it's like you do get some things that persist, but for the most part you lose all of your progress every single time you die, and you got to start over, which sounds miserable. And when I first played it, I really got into it, and then I just got totally triggered at some point, and I had to stop playing it. But yeah, so I'm playing that, picked that back up, really digging it this time around. And I'm also playing Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, which I have always wanted to play and just never got around to it. Rules of nature, exactly. Yeah, that soundtrack is so good. It's so good. Freaking, do not do this to me. Do not rob me of this. Oh boy. Played that game right before it became a meme. Yeah, I've always wanted to play it. I just never did. I am an enormous fan of Platinum Games and basically everything they make, so it's been on my list for quite a while. Oh no. Wow, that was not the best situation to be in. Oh, I did not see that platform there. Okay. Yeah, last year I played, what's that game? Astral Chain, which I loved that game. It definitely has a bit of a learning curve with the way that it controls, but it's a lot of fun once you get it. Use Thunderbeam, of course. Of course. How silly of me. How freaking silly of me. Oh, that was very, very helpful. Thanks. Okay. Oh, please. Sweet. This does have a lot of weapon energy. That's crazy. Goodness gracious. Yep. Good grief. These times when you spawn right in the heat of battle like that. I wonder what is the best weapon to fight yourself with? Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. What am I doing? What am I doing? Wow, I totally just got confused for a second what I was looking at. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Let's try that again. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Well, oh well. Let's see here. Man. Alrighty then. Cool story. Is this going to end me if I use this? Oh, good grief. This is not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Okay, let's try that again. All right. Whoop. Okay, that was almost horrible. Why is it always the little green enemies, the little green flying enemies that are so obnoxious? I don't know what it is about games. The Cyber Shadow that we were playing before, the most obnoxious enemy in the game is this little flying green thing that just kind of flies in out of nowhere. It's kind of the worst. Yeah, that copy was pretty rough. It is clear Thunderbeam is the way to go. By far. Like always. When in doubt. I honestly had no idea that weapon was so good. Bro. Okay. Whoop. I almost jumped right into that. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, sweet. Thanks for that. I don't want to mess with that. Ugh. Super Ducky, yes, I finally did beat the platforms of Doom. Man, I gotta start thinking about the Thunder Beam here. That changes everything. Wow. The thing I love about some of the more modern Mega Man games is being able to shoot with your regular Mega Buster with one button and then use your special weapon with another button. This is very helpful. Okay. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Absolutely love it. Phenomenal. Get on out of here. The advantages of more buttons on controllers, exactly. Oops. Give me some of that. Ah! I really don't remember the NES games being so bad about putting items inside of like a platform or something that you cannot get through, or a wall. Like it's actually pretty rough in this. Man. It is? Okay. Man, I do not remember that at all. Okay. Okay. Clearly that's not the move. Whew. All right. Let's try this again, please. Thank you. Get out of here with that. I actually love the slowdown here. It actually makes this way easier. So I can actually think about what I'm doing. Get out of here, sir. You are fake. You are not real. Boom. Shakalaka.
Boom shakalaka!
Love it. It happened. It finally happened. Okay. Whoop. Oh, thought I was gonna be a rock star there and just take it down with my little bullets, but nope. Ugh. Ugh. Aww. Give me something good. Okay. Oh. These freaking penguins. Ah. Whoop. Whoop. I feel like I'm playing Mega Man 8 or something. That was not the move. What if I did this? Oops. Forgot what the move is here. Oh, we're just okay. Let's try that again. Let's do that one more time. Oh, the blocks don't respawn. Yikes. Whatever. Jeez, I just tried to climb on the wall like a dingus. Yep, he was the first Wily boss. Literally, is there a way for me to not get hit there? Do I have to do something psychotic like this? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, he's in several of the Mega Man games. "10 Buster Shots." Well, let's... Okay. Okay. Clearly, I'm doing this wrong, then. Good grief. Wow. Sometimes the Mega Buster's the way to go, you know what I'm saying? Ugh. Woo! All right, sweet. It's just so interesting how some of the special weapons like don't do anything, much of anything. All right, what do we got going on here? Oh no. Oh no! Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Freaking... Okay, get it together. Not that I needed... Okay. Don't mind me. Sure wish I had some energy for this here. That's fine. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I did like the yellow devil boss in Mega Man 11. I really enjoyed Mega Man 11. It's definitely very different with the kind of power-up stuff, but I did enjoy it. Yo, is this thing coming back? Okay. Oh! What a rookie maneuver that was. Okay. Don't do that. Oh, yeah. I feel like I'm now properly equipped for this scenario. Except for whatever maneuver that is I'm doing there. All right. This is where it happens. I feel it. I feel it occurring. Woo. Oh no! I should have done the stupid thing! It did not happen as I was expecting it to. Why? Oh, okay. Wow, that was just abysmal execution. Okay. Okay. Sweet. All right. Don't mess up. As I always say, are you actually jesting with me right now? It's fine. It's totally fine. Whew. All right. Better, close. Oh, thanks for that. Amazing. Okay. All right. Boom. Shakalaka. All right. Goodness gracious. Woo! Mother of pearl. Woo! This is a whole situation here. Ah, too bad I can't slide. All right, where are we? What are we doing? Sweet. Yeah, he kind of wrecked me the first time around. Ah! Boom. That'll do. Nice. Oops. Good grief. No! Also, what is going on, Emmanuel? How are you doing today? Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Super Ducky. I feel like that was explained in the comics somehow, but I do not remember. I don't remember what the deal was. Hello, Ryden. How's it going? I'm playing hard, trying to get good and all that stuff. All right. Whoop, 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 whoop. Do, 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 do. Okay. Woo! Man, some of the jumps in these Mega Man games are just they're a little precision. A little bit of precision is required. Mother of pearl. That wasn't the best. OG Happy Dude, what is going on? Okay. 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 All right, don't mess up. Being away for 47 hours, that sounds like quite the experience. Yikes. Is there like a better way to beat Gutsman here? Because good grief. He did the thing. He did the thing. Okay. Wow. This is bad. 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 Thanks for that. Peace out. for having guts. Interesting. Also, he likes karaoke. All right. Noted. I mean, in all reality, the Robot Masters were good robots until Wily did Wily things to them. Okay, I don't know why Gutsman is so hard this time around. I guess it's the layout of the level makes it much harder. Surely that's what it is. I don't know if any of these other weapons are good to use. I think the answer is no. The sideways throw. Get out of here. Oh, Emmanuel, I did not answer you. This is the end. This is the end. We're there. I don't remember the strategy here, though. Son. Okay. Okay. There's a slight error there. Slight error in judgment. But it's fine. It's totally fine. I just have less than half of my my weapon energy. Yeah. Less than half. Good grief. Not the best situation to be in right now, but it's probably fine. Did that thing just work? Don't mind me. No, it did not work. I don't know why suddenly my audio on the cheers is not working correctly. I do not know what actually is going on. I'll have to look at that later. It's like some of them are working and some of them are not. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay. You. Oh, actually, I know exactly why some of them are working and some of them are not working. It's because the audio is coming from a different place. That could be it, Super Ducky. I don't know. I think... I wonder if I do one of these. Do one of these. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. This is just totally fine. This is all good. We are just fine here. Still doesn't work. I probably would have to restart OBS in order to fix this. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Ugh. Okay. Whoop. All right.
Boom shakalaka!
Yeah, Boom Shakalaka and Toasty are the only ones that are working correctly right now. So deeply unfortunate. Ugh. Ugh. Oh! What an unbelievable waste of a life. Oh yeah. Whoop. Phenomenal. All right. I have a strong dislike for this little platform section here. Yeah, I feel like there just aren't... I don't really hear much about Mega Man fan games or anything like that. Ugh. Whew. That, I hate that jump. That is a rough jump. I did, in fact, once upon a time, in a past life, I made a game that was... It's basically a Mega Man clone, but it's a character that I made called Joey. And it plays like a Mega Man game, but basically all of the sprites are from Sonic games. All the levels, level sprites and everything like that. So... It's interesting. Maybe we'll play it on stream at some point. I'd be very curious to see how that goes. A lot of the music... The music's honestly a mixture of a lot of different things. I didn't write any of it. It's just a cluster of fan-made stuff. All right. Man, that weapon ends him. Like, it totally annihilates him. But then you have other battles like this where it's not exactly the easiest of situations. Boom. Not doing the greatest on the lives front, but 'tis what it is. Sure wish they gave you health here. That would be nice. The NES version gives you health there. What the heck? Gotta make things Genesis tough, I guess. Oh, that was so close. Oh, I thought it was higher than it was. Oh, bro, and that energy, the weapon energy, does not respawn there, so that's riveting.
The current DSi count is 309. Yeah. This is the 5th of the day. Did you download your skills on a dial-up connection?
Ugh. Cha-ching! Done did the thing. Got a lot of clear points for that. Is this faster? I feel like this is faster. Maybe not. However, the never-ending battle continues until all destructive forces are defeated. Fight, Mega Man, for everlasting peace. We did the thing. Yeah, it also played it played like I think I was hearing Mega Man 3 music as the title screen music. Woo! Okay. So I just remembered I mentioned this earlier. Nobody said anything about it, but we're gonna watch something. Because MM1 didn't have a title screen song. It makes sense. That makes sense that they did that. Oh! Mega Man took off his armor. Love it. Presented by Capcom. Fantastic. I finally, towards the end of that, started getting used to the way that the game control. There is a much more significant delay to getting moving forward in this than in the original. I do not remember it being as much of a delay as it is in this. So let's see. Where's my browser window? All right. Here's what we're gonna do. I hope this works because I didn't test this at all. So we are going to watch a video that I did. Alrighty, you. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you being here. We will catch you later. Take care. Thanks for the help. you definitely educated me on this as I was playing it, so I greatly appreciate that. Yeah. Let's see. What are the odds that I can search for this on YouTube and find this pretty quickly? What? Why would you do that, YouTube? That's not what I was looking for. What? But yeah, so I really enjoyed this. I think I do think I like the original NES version better. I love the sprite work in this, though. I think the sprite work's really cool. Why can't I find what I'm looking for? All right. So I mentioned earlier, I was talking about my video game metal band from the early. When were we a thing? Basically, from about 2010-ish to about 2013, we played video game metal. So we played. It was mostly a lot of obscure stuff. Honestly, it wasn't really what you would consider really. I mean, it did have some popular stuff on there, but like not typical stuff that you would find video game bands playing, especially at the time. You know, people were covering Mario songs and Zelda songs and all that kind of stuff, and we were doing stuff like, I don't know, music from like StarCraft, from Turtles in Time. Let me just give you a link to the Bandcamp here. So the band was called Order of Tyr. I need to make probably just a command that does this. So the songs are, there are instrumental versions, but there are songs that have lyrics that are pretty much just original lyrics. They don't really have anything to do with the games. But most of the songs have several different games that they pull music from. So you'll be listening to one song. Like one of the songs that one of our older songs is a mixture. It's not really, I wouldn't consider it a medley because there's lots of things kind of overlapping together. But it's Corneria from Star Fox on the Super Nintendo mixed with the Zero Wing song that it's the game. It's a song from the game that the if you remember the history of the internet, the All Your Base Belong to Us, that game, song from that game, and then there's like another song that has like has some Donkey Kong Country 2, Mega Man X5. Boomer Kuwanger from Mega Man X, like just all kinds of stuff all over the place. So anyway, this is the Bandcamp if you want to go check any of that stuff out. Some of the quality of the recordings is definitely not as great on some of the older stuff as it is on the two most recent albums. But yeah. So anyway, before we wrap up here this evening, I want to show all of you in cyberspace there, since we're, kind of doing a whole Mega Man thing here. Not used to Sing Me With Hair. Yes, this was way back. This was, the pictures on there probably were taken about 13 or 14 years ago. So it's been a hot minute. So yeah. So anyway, what's going to happen here is we are going to watch a a very interesting video here. So this is a cover that I did of, if I can pause this. This is a cover I did of Brental Floss's song "What If Mega Man Had Lyrics," and I'm just gonna play the whole thing here. And the beginning of it is, I believe, the beginning of it is about as cringy as humanly possible. And I'm not looking forward to seeing this, but I think it's part of the big picture of things. You know, it is. I feel like it's part of the whole thing. So you got to see it from start to finish. That is, in fact, me in my first apartment. This is not in my apartment. This is me with much longer hair. This is me with shorter hair. Yeah. This is me rocking out on my drum set at the time.
What's up, guys? What you're about to witness is a vocal tribute to Brental Floss. If you've never heard of Brental Floss before, he is the mastermind behind What If This CD Had Lyrics. Go buy it now. It's awesome. Basically what he does is he takes video game music and he puts lyrics to the songs, and they're hilarious. So this is my personal favorite off this album. It's called Mega Man 3 with lyrics.
With lyrics. My singing voice back then, I swear I sounded like a baby.
I'm Mega Man. I'm growing science. The creation of Dr. Light, or Right, if you are from Japan, also known as Rockman. My Mega Buster can get the mustard. Bosses in a devils to shovel and revel in cavalry. I'll steal their weaponry. Mega Man, Mega Man, Mega Man, Mega Man, Mega Man, Mega Man. I am also known as the Blue Bomber. I can shoot the legs off of Jeffrey Dahmer. Can rob a fish, can rob a frog, and then I ride off on my robot dog. Oh, I'm Mega Man. I got a motherfucking gun for a hand. Put together by Dr. Right or Light if you're American. I eat all my Mega Man. I live in 2D and it's my duty to destroy the master bots. About. If you're a guest, then you can ask.
What's going on, Saturo? How's it going? Oh, K! What's going on, K?
Mega Man, Mega Man, Mega Man, Mega Man, Mega Man, Mega Man. I am also known as the Blue Bomber. Yes, I voted for the Rockman Obama. Yes, for all that help, join the most preferred, 'cause I can do much with a robot bird.
Yep. So yeah, that's the thing there. That's that's the thing. So you're welcome. But definitely there's some good stuff over there on that Bandcamp page. You might buy the album. There's the lyrics are very funny. There are a lot of really good songs. That album specifically is my favorite one that Brental Floss did. But yeah, it's I don't even know the last album he released. It's been a hot minute. I'm not sure that he's doing the specifically that flavor of stuff anymore. Low riding. That would be correct. That would be actually an actual correct statement, as you can see by the way I have aged. So, yeah. And yeah, Oh, Super Ducky, were you talking about the Order of Tears stuff? If so, I mean, definitely the two most recent albums I think are the best sounding albums out of all the albums on that Bandcamp. Especially, it's kind of once I started learning how to mix things properly. I don't think they sound phenomenal or anything, but they are definitely much more listenable than some of the older stuff, I think. But yeah. Sachiro, when is the next FNAF stream? So I'm not really sure. I'm going to play Five Nights at Freddy's 3 next when I do get back to those. Probably I'll probably play that in like maybe April or May, I think. I kind of have the next month or so planned out. We'll see. We'll see. So, yeah. Well, yeah. It's late. It's late. It took the whole time to beat Mega Man 1. I don't know what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting to blast through that or anything, so... Okay, so anyway, as I said at the beginning of the stream, unfortunately, what is my microphone doing? Unfortunately, I'm going to be out of town for work-related things next week, so I will not be streaming next Monday. I know it's the worst. I know having to skip a week is the absolute worst, but here we are. So there will be no stream next week, but coming back the following week, which I'll try my best to go ahead and get this set up before I leave. But the next stream will be on February 5th. So my plan for February 5th is to play a game called Inside. So this is it's a game that looks really cool. I have never played it before, but I've heard that it is a phenomenal piece of art. So I'm looking forward to playing that. So we'll play that on the 5th, and then I believe I have planned for the 12th Getting Over It, because I want to punish myself as much as humanly possible. So I think that's probably what's going to happen. Miller Time, I know, exactly. It's the worst. Okay. Anyway, so it's been real, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this evening. It has been an absolute blast. I'm glad we got to play the Genesis version of Mega Man 1 together here, and hope everybody has a fantastic rest of your week and a fantastic week next week, since I won't see you, and we will catch you very, very, very soon for some more MichaelK TV. Everybody take care out there in cyberspace land. Deuces.